Okay, now I'm going to talk about Docker Compose and how to host a Python web app with Docker Compose. Docker Compose is used to run multiple containers as single service. Consider, for example, you have application which requires Redis and Python Flask. Actually, you could create one single file which would start container as service without needing to start one immediately separately. No, it saves a lot of time. At first, you need to install Docker Compose. I won't be installing Docker Compose again. I already installed it. I will show you the version. Make sure that you install Docker version before starting it. Docker Compose version. You can see my Docker version is 1 point something, and you need to go to your directory. I'll go where your Python file is located. cd/documents. Documents. And first of all, I will show you what is present in my Python file. This is simple program. This is simple program used in web browser that takes it count. It's I'm using Redis and Flask here. You can see it. Everyone, it's basic program. I think everyone could understand it. Next, another Docker compose.yaml file. You could see what I'm using. See, basically Docker compose file, YAML file is the backbone of Docker compose, as it contains all the information needed to run the desired services. These services can pretty much be anything you want. See, I'm in here. I'm using the version 3 everything for Python and all. I'm using ports 5000, and I'm using Redis images and all. You can easily understand everything using this file by seeing this file. I'm exposing ports 5000, and I'm doing dependencies on Redis and all. Next, I'm opening Docker file. See, Docker file is very important. Actually, Docker file contains literally everything that container will need to run. In this project, we just see from Python 3.4.4 Alpine, we are using the Python specific container to which the image runs, and we are add /code. We are adding the local folder to the created container, that is /code. Working directory, we just what is working directory mean, I think. Again, we are running the requirements.txt. In requirements.txt, we give literally our dependencies and all. And the command cmd, which means sets default command, which can be overwritten from command line when Docker command runs. And we see what requirements we have gained. We have gained Flask and Redis as our requirements. These are the basic things we need before starting in Docker Compose. And to run Docker Compose, sudo docker compose up. This will run the app. I already done it, so it will take less time. And you can go to your local browser. And you can just type localhost 5000. See, it got one time. Refresh it. 2 times. Refresh it. 3 times. Refresh it. 4 times. So on. It goes and goes and goes. Okay. You need to exit by using Control C. Okay. Now, if you go down to the browser again and refresh it, see, it won't come because you have stopped it. Again, you need to, if you want to run again, you need to do the same command. Sudo docker compose up. When we start going to browser, it will 5 times, 6 times. It will continue from there. What if we want to start from? What if we want to start again from 1? Then you need to first delete the present containers. You need to down it. So the command is sudo docker compose down --- volumes. It will down everything. Sudo docker compose. See, nothing is present there. So now if you want to run it again, sudo docker compose up. It will start again from 0 to everything. So you can go to browser and you can refresh it. See, it got 1, again 2, again 3, again 4. This is how you host a Python web app using Docker Compose. I hope everyone understood it.